It is finally the weekend, and we're just a few hours away on putting on our cozy Friday night sweats. Welcome to Up North at 4. I'm Georgina Fernandez. Yesterday wasn't too hot for Jeff. During our game of Guess That Tune, we'll give him another shot on today's show with some trivia questions. Hopefully more down his alley. Plus, changes in the air with fall blooming, and it might be that perfect season for you to take some life changes as well. We'll share you some tips from a local bestseller author. But first, here's your top 4 at 4. Trapper members presented the new Forest County Potawatomi Community Center today. This is the largest project in Forest County history, totaling $60 million. It features a field house, gymnasium, pools, a water slide, fitness centers, and a rock climbing wall. Kids can also work on schoolwork in classrooms. The Potawatomi tribe chairman says he hopes this will help people grow physically, mentally, and spiritually. The community center is open to the public to visit or become a member. Marchers are getting ready to hit the streets again next Saturday, October 2nd, for the Unaqua Women's March to defend reproduction rights. The march kicks off at noon at the Veterans Park in Unaqua. This is just one of thousands of marches that will be taking place across all 50 states next Saturday. Just days before the Supreme Court revenues for its new term, event organizers say the purpose of the march is to remind the Supreme Court of the importance of protecting women's reproductive rights. Earlier today, Governor Tony Evers signed an executive order for all flags across the U.S. and Wisconsin to be flown at half-staff. Tomorrow, Saturday the 25th, in honor of Navy fireman First Class Kenneth E. Dornberg, whose body is returning back home. Dornberg was an Unaqua native who was killed during the Pearl Harbor attacks. Tomorrow, after over 70 years of being missing in action, his body will be returned to his family this weekend. Dornberg will also be laid to rest with full military honors at Elwood Cemetery. The half-flag order will last from sunrise to sunset tomorrow. Additionally, Governor Tony Evers has declared tomorrow the 25th Bob Uckler Day. For generations, his voice has brought the game of baseball alive in houses across the state. Evers says tomorrow is a celebration of his work and recognizing his 50th anniversary of being the voice of Milwaukee Brewers. Jeff, the rain is paying us a little visit right now.
Yeah, it's the first Friday in fall, and that means one thing. It means high school football in full gear tonight. And there's a couple of light rain showers out there now, but overall, the rain should end before the games get going tonight around 7 p.m. or so. So here's that line of rain just to the west of us right now, and it's got some speed behind it, moving toward the east about 45 miles per hour. So on that trajectory, there's a couple of showers out there now. This should clear the area before 7 o'clock tonight, meaning the bleachers are going to be wet, but the rain should end and the games will all be played. And by the way, there's no lightning in here right now, so we're all good there. But overall, it's going to be a wet couple hours before it all kind of gets out of here tonight. And then behind this front is some cooler, drier Canadian air that's going to really kind of cool us off for tomorrow. Now, Futurecast shows us very well. So here we are by 7 o'clock tonight, the bulk of the rain to our east and pushing away at a pretty good clip. Behind it, though, some cloud cover and then some partly cloudy skies throughout the day, night tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll get on the back side of the low, meaning lots of clouds across the area and kind of breezy too, with high temperatures. Cooler tomorrow, back up into the 60s or so, and then it's going to really kind of change from there. So here we go, looking outside today, we had lots of cloud cover this afternoon, and that's going to lead to a few more showers, as you know, this evening. But again, they're moving out here pretty quickly, and we're in good shape for us this evening. All right, so behind the front, our lives are going to change, right? So we have 70s over here, but look off to the west of us. Those are 50s over there right now. Most of us will hold our high temperatures tomorrow in the 50s for one day only. If you like some heat, we have heat in the forecast. The front is right over us right now. Notice how the wind over here is out of the south. The wind over here is out of the north. That front is right through here, moving that way, meaning we will be in the cooler air for tomorrow. So here's that trend. Tomorrow, 58 for one day only, and then look what happens. Near 70 Sunday, and then we are in the 70s through much, if not all, of next week. Your forecast time for tonight, though, is rain early, partly cloudy late, with low temperatures down near 39. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Fall is one of our favorite seasons at Trader's. Our boutique is loaded with the latest fall fashion and jewelry. Check out our unique boots, shoes, and purses, fabulous fall home decor, and our adorable grandkids in our baby boutique. Find something you'll love at Trader's.
At PC Mobile, we're here to help. Ready to purchase a new computer, tablet, or phone? Or do you need to get your current machine up and running? Diagnose, repair, upgrade, or replace, we can help. PC Mobile, your electronics experts in downtown Woodruff.
The new Ldf Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new Ldf Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside, but if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on the inside. It's true. If you have diabetes, you know high blood sugar is the root of the problem, but that excess sugar can cause the blood vessels to be seriously damaged. And when that happens, this could happen: vision loss or even blindness. That's right, diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause of blindness for adults in the U.S. But even though you can't see it, there is something you can do about it. Remember this: now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is an incredibly important part of your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments that may help your eyes and protect against vision loss. Just say to yourself, "Now I see." Then go see an eye care specialist. Visit nowic.com to get the facts about diabetes, your eyes, and what you can do next to take control of your sight. Brought to you by Regeneron.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Okay, so yesterday we played Guess That Tune. Jeff?
Do we have to go back in time? I did not do so well yesterday. That game was above my IQ level, apparently. I don't know.
In your defense, I was mean. I didn't give you any guesses or anything, but today we're going to play a game of trivia. It is multiple choice, so hopefully you have a little more luck.
Okay, let's go. What are the topics? Do we know?
It is everything.
Oh,
okay,
jeez.
so our first question, Area 51 is located in which U.S. state?
Nevada, right? Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Oh my
so.
gosh, we're starting off good. Okay.
And what is a cytophobia? It's a fear of what?
I don't know. Fish? D.
No.
No. Spiders? Dogs. Dogs? Who's afraid of dogs? No one's afraid of dogs. Erase that one.
Okay. When one is envious, they're said to be what color?
What color? They're green?
Yes, green with envy.
Green with envy,
envious.
yes.
Here
Okay,
you go.
good. Which country has the most Trappist breweries?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Germany.
Ooh, close, but not.
No, it's Belgium. Shoot, I didn't know that one. Okay, what do you got?
Right. Before the 19th century, the living room was originally called the...
Parlor. C, parlor. Parlor. Parlor.
You're on it.
People still call it the parlor.
Which of the following languages does not use gender as part of their grammar?
Arabic?
Oh, no. I studied Arabic.
Okay.
Arabic is very difficult
Turkish.
when it comes to...
Okay.
Yes.
Nope, I was never gonna get that.
Okay, this one you should know.
Okay.
The flight system, what does the installation TCAS stand for?
Traffic Collision Avoidance System. D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're brilliant today.
Oh, yeah, good. Oh, jeez. Christy?
Okay.
I can't. Nepholexia?
Okay, it's a practice of doing what?
Oh, can't even pronounce the word. That should be the answer. I can't pronounce the word. It's a process of collecting insects.
No.
Nope.
It's finding shapes in clouds.
Oh,
I did not even know this was a thing.
Where'd you find that one?
Okay. This sport is called the American pastime.
Baseball. Baseball. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeff,
Good.
you're killing it today.
Okay. How many more of these?
Yeah, a few more. Okay, what Japanese city was the first atomic bomb dropped?
The first one? Wasn't it Hiroshima? Yeah. Okay. Hiroshima. Yeah. All right. Hiroshima. Ooh. I could go on Jeopardy. I hear the soundtrack playing in the background as well. So what was I, like 8 for 10 or 7 for 10 out of those?
I think maybe 7 for 10.
So does that mean I've recovered from yesterday's debacle?
I think we have to give it to you, Jeff. I think you redeemed yourself.
What do people at home think? Am I redeemed myself? Can I continue with this show? Because yesterday I just went home with my head down in shame because that was awful. So I don't know. All right, big weekend going on, right?
Yes, there's so many fun events going on this weekend. We have football starting off tonight, that big Unaqua Rhinelander game, correct? Yeah, which is there's a parade going on right now with the Unaqua Rhinelander game, and that they're getting some light rain showers out there, of course, right now. But the rain is sped up a little bit, meaning it should all, like you heard me say, clear out of here before the game starts tonight. So that's going to be a big game. I know our sports guys are all over that right now. It's going to be a fantastic blitz this evening at the 10 o'clock show. Make sure you tune in for that. And this week we have Beefarama. You're going to be there, right? Yeah, so Beefarama is a thing. You know, Beefarama brings, 40,000 people to Unaqua, and it's going to be a thing tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. I'm a judge again, so that's going to be fantastic. Please come out and, and just take it all in because it really is one of those events that the Northwoods does well. Everybody goes. It's all a big family affair. All the businesses are there kind of supporting, and there's lots of beef and things to eat. So arrive with an empty stomach if you're going. And by the way, don't drive onto the island. Park outside of it. There's shuttle buses that take you in. It just makes life a whole lot easier. Hey, this is going to be my first year going. What should I be expecting exactly? Well, it's on Main Street on 51 right downtown. All the businesses are open. The street's closed. Picture just vendors. Picture eating, tasting, smelling, talking with your friends, being a part of a community. That's really what it is. And you can do that all day long. And then the beef judging starts at 11, ends with an award ceremony at 2, and then the events go on behind that too. I know Redmond Realty is doing like a Jeopardy contest thing. There's all sorts of things for kids. But I mean, it's gonna be a high near 60 tomorrow, so dress kind of warmly, right? Okay, perfect. When we get back from the break, we're going to talk to one local author who wrote a book in 2 weeks and now is a bestseller, not just nationally, but internationally. We'll see you guys after the break.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Cancer wants time, delays, missed appointments. It wants us to forget what we need. At Marshfield Clinic Cancer Care and Research, we're not giving cancer what it wants. We're giving you everything you need to beat it. Advanced cancer care. Close to home. Ready to see you now.
Welcome to today's Elite Money Minute with the Elite Advisor Team.
Well, Dad, hopefully you can come fishing with us next time. Don't work too hard.
Ready to go fishing? What's wrong, Mike?
Dad can't make it today, and it's a shame because the fish are jumping in the boat.
Oh gosh, again? Why can't he make it this time?
He has too many chores he needs to get done around the house today.
Last week, he couldn't make it because he had lunch plans with the guys from the shop. He's busier now that he's retired.
Now I can see why it's so important we manage his retirement. There are so many other things your dad would rather do than watch the stock market go up and down every day.
That's why we feel it's important to have someone create a plan for your retirement and do all your heavy lifting for you. Our plan is known as the Memories and Milestones Roadmap, a plan that allows you to focus on creating memories while we focus on helping you reach your retirement milestones. If you'd like to get started on your M&M Roadmap, contact our office or visit the web to get started.
That's today's Elite Money Minute.
Well, welcome back to Up North at 4. We're joined by Chrissy Davis, and you're a local from Tomahawk, and she recently published a book that didn't just become a bestseller here locally, but around the world. Now, that's bestseller, I think, in the UK, you're saying?
Yep. Yeah, it hit #1 in the U.S., Canada, and in the Netherlands. It hit #1.
And Christy, you wrote this book in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, a best-selling international book. What's the book about?
It's called Redeemed, and it's the guide to self-love and journey to true happiness. So really, that's exactly what it is. So many people don't love themselves and don't know their purpose, and so I kind of told my story as well as helping people discover pieces of their story while they read the book.
Very cool. And you left the corporate world.
I did.
There are a lot of people jealous of your life right now. You made that giant leap. Was it scary?
So scary. Oh my gosh, so scary. So I was a workers' compensation insurance adjuster, so you can only imagine how fun my job was. But I was good at it, and I worked my way up the corporate ladder of promotions, but it was miserable. I felt like I was in prison for 40 hours a week while I had to do my job. And I said, I just can't do this anymore. This isn't my purpose. I want to live my purpose. I want to help people. I want to love on people. And so I talked to my husband, and he said, okay, and God always provides, and I jumped out, and here we are. Yeah.
What was that turning moment? You're like, I need to get out of that 9-to-5 lifestyle.
Yeah, so we own a resort in Tomahawk, so we already are, entrepreneurs. But when I did this whole self-love journey for myself, and then people started asking me to help them on their journey, I actually became a certified Insight life coach, and I was helping people find their purpose and love. So I had this great passion that was just fueling up inside of me, and then I did corporate. And it just didn't align.
Which pulled you back.
Yes, it didn't align, and I just was like, I'm ready for more. Okay, here we go. And so we made the transition in May. I made the transition.
So there's lots of people out there right now on their couch who have that thought in their head that they also want more. There's something missing.
Yes.
What's the first step?
The first step, I think, is just knowing that something within you, and if you keep being called to something, there's a reason for it. Like, you're created with these amazing talents, and we need to live our life with these talents. And so I think that's the first thing, is just believing in yourself and knowing that God will provide. And just step out in faith. And I always say, we're not supposed to be experts in everything. But instead of saying, how do I do something, it's who do I know? Who can I pray for to bring into my life? Because everybody's an expert in something. We all have different talents. So once you start meeting people and networking, you're going to find that person that's going to be like, oh, that's my next step. That's how I'm going to create my journey. And just take one day at a time and one step at a time, and your path is going to be amazing. You don't have to know all the answers right away.
I think a lot of times we think about work, networking, just socializing with people. How much is important is networking?
Huge. It's huge. I mean, I spend my days, I do mostly Zoom calls, because that's how I talk to people from all over the world. So I'll spend my days, South Africa and New Zealand and UK and Canada and California. My days are back to back with people from all over the world, and I just get to know people first. And what do you do? And what are your talents? And what are your passions? And just hearing that stuff, then all of a sudden that person's like, oh my God, you need to talk to Christy. And then that's how a client comes into my path. And just getting to know people. And every time I meet somebody, I make it a point to find something beautiful within them that I fall in love with. Because everybody has something amazing within them. Then I'm like, oh, I love that about that. That's what fuels and fires me up. And then some people don't see the beauty they have within themselves. And everybody has something amazing that they can offer this world, and they just don't see it.
Yeah, and I sense there's a spirituality behind your process here. Is that correct?
There is, yeah. Okay. So I found my journey, my communication, I guess my connection with the Lord several years ago. I wasn't always like this. And just one day I just said, it's enough. I was very much of I always thought that, I had control and I had control issues. And finally one day I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't carry this weight of backpack of stress anymore. And I just said, God, take it. And after that day I was like, wow, he really took it. So now I'm just like, every day I'm like, okay, well, what do you got planned for me today? And I say almost like being obedient in what we're called to do in this world is like when we have kids, and if we ask our kid to do something and they're like, yeah, whatever, Mom, and they walk the other way, how does that make us feel? Well, God's calling us to do stuff and we're like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Come on, we need to be obedient.
Well, we're going to take a quick little commercial break. When we get back, Chrissy's still going to be here to give us more tips and tricks on how to get that lifestyle. See you guys in a bit.
God, I'm so jealous of your life.
The kitchen remodel project was a major project. After checking around, we went to Featherstone, and we were so glad we did. There was electrical work, plumbing, enlarging a doorway, and of course, all the cabinets, countertops, and fixtures. The minute I walked in the door at Featherstone, I knew I was in the right place. Featherstone coordinated every aspect of the project, the whole thing. They made it easy. And I can't say enough about how much we appreciated the personal attention Featherstone gave us.
For the New York Times.
You just hold it like this?
Yeah.
I love finding
health things that other people don't want me to know.
I just wanted to say,
Find yourself in these situations and see who you are.
And that's just part of the bargain.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
I think my teachers are really awesome. They're just so nice and willing to help with anything we need.
What I think everybody should know about the RVA is that it's not what you might think of as a typical homeschooling experience. It's very challenging.
Most people think that you don't get to talk to people if you're homeschooled, but it's the opposite of that.
It's flexible, but it offers each kid a chance to excel in subjects that they're good in, and it gives them extra support in the subjects that they need help in.
The RVA has changed my life by helping me prepare for college and encourage me to plan ahead for life.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're joined by Chrissy Davis, who is a renowned author who recently published a book. Now, Chrissy, I know a chapter of your book is called, I think, RSVP No Pity Party. Tell me a little bit what that chapter is about.
Yeah, so it's RSVP No to the Pity Party, because so often people throw themselves a pity party. Poor me, I can't, yeah, but... And no, stop throwing yourself a pity party. Like, life is hard, I get it. You know, I mean, even like the first couple lines in that chapter is like, you know, being overweight is hard, but so is having a healthy, you know, eating routine and workout routine. Being an adult is hard, being poor is hard, but so is having a budget. Like, no matter what you do, it's gonna be hard, so stop acting like you're the victim and having a pity party for yourself and just say, you know what, I have some amazing things. A life of gratitude, if you just start your day with gratitude, oh, that changes everything as gratitude.
But that's a struggle for a lot of people.
True.
A lot of people like to play the victim, right? They need to become the change they want to see, but taking that step and clearing your mind is a hard step for a lot of people, correct?
It is, it truly is. But once people start making, and I always say baby steps, like the first thing you can do is, like I said, gratitude is something everybody can do. Some people might say, I wish I had this and I wish I had this. Well, what do you have right now? Did you wake up this morning? The first thing I do every morning, I wake up, I put my hand over my heart and I say, thank you, God, for waking me up. Because if I woke up, I can handle anything now. If I don't wake up now, I have something to complain about, right? And then I thank God for, like, you know, the heat in my house, the bed I get to sleep in, you know, things like that, because so often we take it for granted. We want. We're almost like spoiled children at Disneyland, right? Like, we get something and then we're like, yeah, but I want that instead. Well, now I want this. Stop for a second and just enjoy what you have.
Celebrating those little wins, I think, is very important too. You got out of bed today. You made yourself a healthy meal. Those are important steps.
Yeah. You want like to have, you know, you want to be thin, you want to lose all this weight. Yeah, but look at the body you have. The body you have, other people yearn to have what you have. So just take some time and appreciate what you have. And that's
speaking
huge.
of the body you have, though, a part of your book is about diet and a healthy diet.
Yeah.
And how is that important to how you feel?
Yeah, so my journey, actually, I've lost over 115 pounds. So, and yeah. Yeah. So, and I did that because I started loving myself. And so often we're taught, well, if I go on a diet, then I'll get healthy and then I'll love myself because then I'll be at my ideal weight. But I actually learned, I mean, I was always the heaviest person in my class growing up. I was always a heavy adult. But
Did you feel it? Like, you knew that, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's when I didn't love myself. And I had a lot of these dark moments in my life. But I realized I needed to start loving myself and feeding myself nutrition and feeding myself good stuff. You know, so often we say, oh, a cupcake's a treat. It's not. It's toxic junk we're putting in our body. A treat, nutrition is a treat for us. So I started giving myself nutrition. So I found the whole food, plant-based way of eating. And so I started feeding myself nutrition. And then my body started healing and I started getting healthy. And the byproduct of health is losing weight. So it's actually opposite of what we always think. So yeah, so I went on this journey of health and nutrition, just loving myself. And then you can love yourself. Every time you look in the mirror, you can be like, oh, like, I'm proud of myself. Yeah. You know, I think that's huge.
Well, Chrissy, thank you so much for sharing those messages and joining us in today's show. If you're interested in reading her book, you can check it out on Amazon. There's also an audio version. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Start your in-demand career in welding at Nicolet College. Learn advanced techniques from American Welding Society certified experts. with direct connections to employers. Become AWS qualified at the lowest cost, at your pace, on your schedule. Your welding career starts here. Nicolet College works for you.
Menards has everything you need to light your home. Keep your home well lit with Sylvania's LED True Wave natural light bulbs. Bring out the positive feelings of happiness, relaxation, and warmth while reducing eye strain and improving the sleep cycle. Over 100 True Wave bulbs are 11% off. Enhance your viewing experience and reduce eye strain with this extreme multicolored LED tape light. $434 after 11% rebate. Save 11% on everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This week on Jeopardy, he's rewriting the record books.
Our champion, Matt Amodio, has quite an impressive run going.
He's now 3rd overall in consecutive games won and 3rd overall in cash winnings with over $800,000.
Oh, there's a daily double right off the bat.
Can he be stopped?
For the first time this season, this is not a runaway.
On Jeopardy!
Weekdays at 4:30, brought to you locally by North Star Mohican Casino Resort.
Ever wonder if your life could have been totally different?
Your dad would be proud of you.
It's only natural to wonder, what if?
Ordinary Joe Encore, tonight on NBC. Dateline tonight.
Don't ever forget the sound.
Triple homicide in a small town.
These victims were not the victims that we normally see. I had a chill going up my backbone.
The new season begins tonight, 9/8 Central.
Everybody loves popcorn and puffs, so Newswatch 12 and Unaqua Popcorn and Puffs want to help you celebrate by sending tasty birthday treats.
If you want your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn for your loved one, make sure you submit your entry for our birthday club at WJFW.com.
One lucky viewer will win a free half-gallon bucket of Unaqua popcorn.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Jeff, I am so excited to check out Christy's book.
Can we just say, Christy is amazing. She has done things with her life that a lot of people dream about doing, and she's made them happen. And this book, if you want to pick it up, it gives you a nice, quick guide to kind of how to make those things happen for yourself, right? This won't work for everybody, but it really is a good start to what, you know, some people at home are watching and thinking, I want to do something else. This could get you started.
Nice little push to get out there.
It is. Also, getting out there, for example. Tonight, football games, of course. Some rain showers working through the area right now. They'll be out of here around game time. And then some cooler, drier area for tomorrow. Beef-a-ramas tomorrow. And the weather looks pretty good with temperatures in the upper 50s.
Oh, that's what I love hearing. So definitely be sure to get to that game tonight and be able to get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather we have. Have a great afternoon.